Couldn't put it down. Couldn't put it down. Yeah. All they really wanna do is put you down. Where you really think you found? Then they got a pinky round. Talking about a Cohen found. Cohen did, looking like what 19 did. Feel the G-O-D for your eyelid. That's a long reason, kid. Trying to get the cash, asking what the money did. Money ain't home loan. Trying to get the cash, still ain't got a home loan. Looking out of zone. At 2-3, and I got 2-3. Working hard, been up since about 2 or 3. Got a few chicks, 2 or 3. That's a point out that is zone trap. Set you up your own trap. Now she wanna run back. Told fun, had to run that. Got the queen, no question that. Take off the cue, got to ease what you getting at. And you ain't even know. She poppin' for me for show. You ain't there for show. She want you to get them logos. And then you got them numbers. And I ain't talking about hits, she gon' wonder. With me, no wonder. She making hits, women win. Later on, swimming in. Mad, in the den. In the den, she in den. Later on, in the dare, where you win? In the dairy den. Dairy looking like it. You ain't even king of shit. You ain't even with. You ain't even believing it. Told you it was going back right to where Steven with. Or should I say, breaking even with. Add the S-T, after the R. Don't forget the double E, back to the T. And then go ahead and add the P. The P1 pounding off the go to wait to say how you gon' owe it late before you got your outie straight. Your outie straight looking like when you was cooling like you in an Arnie trying to get heated again. Like I should I say Asana, you didn't know how you was gonna respond to what I say then. Say what you did before you mad, go ahead play then. Play, go ahead and be a game then. And then you get to see mad what it was before you didn't even really be where it was and you ain't even gotta go to see. Haha, lavishly I get it like grab some up for me. But I'm already back to giving before I even got a whole lot. Niggas be on hold like they taking a try to LL with the load. Off the line. Why they try to drop it for the D before the time? For the D before the trip, before the RIP to go ahead and try to say what you gonna see. Add a C to say what you was back to what's gonna be. Back to what was gonna be before you had the question A. Looking like it ain't at where you wanna stay. If you knew what would it say, ampersand, you would say. And so what was the back to the plan to say you back before the stand to be. Or should I say back before a pen and right to say you confessing to say what they plan. They plan ain't no looking like on that. Why you trying to get close though? Ghost to be the added up to say what you gonna know. So no say it's a high to the byway to go ahead and say take him a flyway. Or should I say he was mad get and he fly away. Go ahead say Marine and looking like you mad and seen it. If you think we ain't growing up, I guess you ain't guessing seen it. You ain't see how man can grow before you got to see it though. And talk about a boy before you out your commission though. Then you got commission though and say you going off supreme. Then you dressing up and try to say you ain't sharing routine. For you caught in a ball foul came around saying you was technical. Now I get a method before you try to be a man a while. Matter what you didn't do before you read a man a while. And not to try to be a black star before you think about your roots and try to get some custom loving. Looking like it's not cooking, but it was still up in the oven. And you ain't know nothing, that's why you ain't get cutty, buddy. Looking like I got the kid and cutty though. Looking like later on she wanna get me buddy though. And read her what you getting out the buddy though. Later on she getting on top, you know she gonna come and go. Like a quickie stop, looking like getting stopped. You wanna understand, this is not that hip to hop, the one to go to read it off, the go to head to read the rap. Came to back to say what you mommy try to read the fact to say what you wanna do. Artifact, art I doing what I didn't is I really ordered that to pour the trade and not to be too poor, not to say I give to the poor to be rich no more, and never more to quote the Raven before you heard her out of queue and asking questions what I might just do. Back to who? That's the off the quest before it went to Johnny. Like dang, where'd you get this from, son? Done. Like the men's, they ain't even coming off a christening. They think about you didn't know before it was christening. And that's to see before the ever. Think about it back in the day before Abraham told you you're ever. And you was trying to get off, should I say when S.A. Sacramento gotta be with a king. Back to where you adding before you didn't even ballin' like you ain't see me go in like it was Jason. I said I say them off the time. Looking like Will, last name said I'm. And if it's not, I should I say will I am then. Or will I is this, and will I will then. And will I didn't go ahead and get the peas black. Looking like you ain't really get the perky back. You was looking like you ain't even curtain fact. And if you looking like a toy, I guess I got the Hasbro. Has, get it, got your girl, she has though. Or should I say she was already mine, so you has though. Or should I say I has been the what's up though. And looking like later on she gonna be like what's up the dough. Up there though she came through, she ain't wanna knock, she just wanna walk on in and make a hot stop. Then say later on she's walking flip flop, looking like you think about the future, watching TikTok. TikTok the road is looking like a roll up, looking like we went to leave like we never showed up. Now she back to be the ex like you never hold up, like the time was moving smooth or you never showed up. Smooth like a Mike Jacket, take it back it out your hand like a smooth criminal. You see how Mike came back again? Mike we a win like a check though, check and pay before you couldn't sow. And why bet though? And why I bought the whole bet before you couldn't entertain though? Couldn't entertain, you couldn't see me 106 bo. And you 06, you see me in 6, I guess I'm the one I'm Neo rolling around pulling up my shirt and shit. And the hoes still be trying to bug me, looking like my blues before I told you you can get your blues before you pick and choose, before you pimp and see, looking like you see, looking like it wasn't even a choice to me.
Know you. She looking like she doesn't know you. You want to ask questions, she doesn't know you. You want to walk up, then she might say, I ain't got to say. Let her anyway. Like, hey, later on she wanna stay, she want to make it, do it good. She chillin' with me anyway. And anyway, or should I say, any start, but looking how far it is before you didn't think how far it could go, before the love could show, before you really know. Looking like they mad at me because I didn't do it so. Do it so, they said he didn't do it so, and they said now right we go, and we go, aha, and so win, aha, now and do it, and ha and lose it. They said later on choosing, it's like tomorrow I shall start. Tomorrow I by fire, tomorrow I be stars, tomorrow I be dark. And then do back to win, and back to go to past again, and past to go to high, but late and has and last, and then the later days, and later hope the Jacob way, the Jacob go to tank and see before you got some time to see. Marking that before you go ahead starting that. Looking like you standing at to what you martin that. Laughing like you Sinead though. Hate what you hate though. Mad at what you try to do. Think them in straight though. The law show you lauding. Mad at what you saw then. Time go to Ford then. Time in ignored then. Back to be cold when. Cold like who blowing. I'll be back like on it before you see. I'm with Tani, later on she. Looking like Tanisha be bad as a. You didn't know who she be, or should I say T? And if I took a ish, looking like I already got it, cook it like some Campbell dish, Campbell this. Looking like she wanna come around, and can we gliss for the moment, time and on, and looking salt and pepper gone. On what that was cooking up in the crib. Matter what you thought you do, I guess we cooking up some ribs. And you can try to look and see it ain't even part from me. If you gotta go and try to get real, start to see. If you thought about how I started to see. Looking for the future and you already know the star to see. Or should I say, how it already blew. And then you say, I see a star too. Well, what blue? It was Sue, and that's Sue and purring. If it knew, then it know. Now you know, VA Karen. You complaining, I call you a VA Karen. I got your girl VA staring, she deadin'. And I ain't say I already have mines because I already have times. And multiplied the multiplicity. Came around to sit and see. Mad at what you do because you looking like some to me. So I let her be with that ishy be. Be quiet, then don't have to say nothing ishy be. And back to move, back to see, back to vibrate, to don't kill the vibration to see. But look, hey, I let her vibe on. Because it's at that harmony, that honey, that later on she want me. That mad because you want it later on and see what one see. One see to idol, two eyes to see though. That's for us to be up to what you didn't need know. Need know to know how, and back to the three sound. Three sound to how it goes down when three found. Three found, four up, what for? Back to what's laid down before you didn't know more. No more to five, five to no say. Five to the moment, the six roll away. O to the one, back to the say. Looking like SE, then to the V. E to the N, not to the N. How it's even when it was barely 7. 7 to 8. That looks sideways to some face and infant to straight. An infant walk up infinity gate. Infinity gate is locked out to bar. Looking like who's 9 to go to down to diamond spiral sar. Spiral then looking like the 3, mad the 3, added up to 3, multiply you see, that's it back to up to 9, the birth could come to re, then back to re, see, then build on the rock you see, that's the ASAP C. ASAP C, already did, already do, already had and already knew, they said that back to how you wanna hang, and ain't no hanging with nobody yo. Nobody you to quiet yourself and looking like you mad, how you gonna inspire yourself, you ain't even have a part of yourself. Pardon yourself. Go ahead and pardon yourself. Matter what you did and finish, I guess you did start yourself. They say how you gonna finish, you ain't even start yourself. Matter what you didn't, please don't go ahead and start yourself. Hey, yeah, put them in a happy place. Hey, what's more happy than being with the Father and being in the mother? Then be with the father, then you in the mother, and later on you happy cause you go and still do love her. And if you didn't know, then even if she go, you got a new one coming in, so to love you, and his name is low. They mad because they said he wanted to go and feel some soul, so he didn't hit his boy deaf, looking like he didn't know. If he gotta have some pain, I guess he looking like he main what he didn't know. Before you gotta do and read it up to say money ain't a thing. Before you gotta H the hovering, it came around and say how you gonna walk in Jones, looking like you came around, you ain't even throw bones. Nor did you go there harmonizing, looking like I got it later on. You mad cause you despise and get it busy before you gotta go and make a wish. I guess I donate before I didn't say who hating this, and I already did that, but you couldn't say you still ain't give back what you can hold instead of somebody giving you what you get back. And that's just what you saying back to what you read-applied, looking like to cross the road, the chicken and get across those roads. Back to across the seas, looking like it's perishable to me, but they ain't perishing, see. And if they did perish again, look at that before the year, looking like who ought to get some time, like you got a new automate. Should I say, could I look at his eye like an auto mirror? Or should I say the oh-ho, a mirror to your oh-ho, and 2 to the solo, to 1 to be the one like you ain't need, you ain't need me for sure, okay, they ain't have to go. Go to see when it's off the Trinity, looking like you trying to stand, you getting some divinities. And on the T's, the R, the I, the P's, and matter what you do before you gotta say the May leaves, the rose leaves, talking about you go and see, trying to say you getting up, but you ain't rose to me. And rose to be the one, the twin of those. And if it was called a tower for shows, the war was woes. The woes weren't even slowing down the foes that fall, looking like I already been there. 9 to 1 the dog, looking like you hating all. If it wasn't time, guess it wasn't 2-0-0-1 before that time had to stall. And then they wanna say, look who fell down, look who came in, then they grow down, looking like he all and he ain't had nothing in soda. And we gonna take some money from him cause it's sold out, like 300 ones. At the time, stripping son, taken for granted before he getting one. Granted it already been, but granted one. Planet been finished it, picked it up for none, picked it up for win. And Blue said, oh, that's a breath again. Then Rosen, looking like you didn't know before you bought the rose the dough. Said, oh, we on go ahead and get on the knee for show. Now when saying Valentine, looking like a saint could say, go ahead and say what you gonna do. Anyway, going back to do, say, oh, look at you. You ain't getting nothing, you ain't even have a time or two. You ain't having 92, like I rolled up too. Like, yeah, if you come around, I'm showing what 9 do. Grew up on you, came around and said, I got 300 for you. Looking like I'm be Spartan, like you had to go and pardon like you getting pardoned. Looking like you purring laying. Looking like if you had a problem, I guess you gotta arch it like you Persian laying. Is it laying on way? Is it irk your nerves? You might get words, but you ain't get hurt from there. Her from there, right where? They said, all for me, said, all do. Now change the beat and you too. And change yourself and see you. And later, the ha 300 gotta get it later. Cause that's how they wanna do that. Hey, yeah. Hey, nah, nigga looking like, yeah. Hey, nah, nigga talking about, hey, nah, nigga same ass shit. Dumb ass, hey, nah, nigga. Blah, blah. They said, rapper, this ain't done. Say, oh, you say we did that. Say, he ain't done nothing. Same fucking dumb shit, ain't that shit, ain't that nigga, oh, they done waking up at, hey, nothing, he ain't doing that, he's working around like one dumb ass happy place, oh, he mad place, nigga, like that, maybe we can put him up happy place, yeah, what the fuck, ain't that shit, take it out of hard to be, like, that's a 40 ass weed, nigga. Right there, go, don't get mad. See, told you, right there, what the hell? Leave him with a L. Hating ass nigga said, leave him with a K. Gotta get a K, said he wanna get the L. I guess I gotta I see you later like a liquor well. She just wanna do that, I already told you, spit it well. You was mad at what you didn't do, now she didn't tell. Tell her what you talk, looking like what you gonna say. Like you wanna go to walk, and you wanna go to walk, and you wanna say you know, and mad at what you didn't, like you didn't really know. And they wanna get a job, like, hey, later on, look at what I get, I saw, and look at what I get, I know, and look at what I get for sure, and looking like what I'ma get you, lady, nigga, yeah, no, you better get some, looking like 100, looking like going up, nigga, get 100 some, get 100 from, say, look, I was hustling with a stunner, looking like you Birdman, nah, you a William Wonder, looking like you asking questions, Willie Wonder, trying to get a milli, but he couldn't spell his name, Willie Wonder, Willy Wonka, looking like I get a chocolate factory. Looking like you get locked up like you at a chocolate factory. And I ain't gotta say what you wanna do. You was getting out on bond, I guess I post for you too. And that's off of my lonely niggas hating all the time. Like later on they hating, watch they hate their own mind. Mind your business, like will I for I smack a rock out your hand. Looking like I got the mic again. And like wait on before and go ahead and arch again. Like you better watch how you walking up on me, check your arch again. And that's just off the hill before you get it out of ashy white. Looking like you better chill, I guess I keep you like Jahil. And looking like it matters before the family came paying bill. Looking like it's a dark problem before you see the man will. Go ahead and X before you talking about it, exorcism. Looking like it's exodus off your neck like what you was spitting. And that's not off a command, but you know the man looking like you had a problem. What was he saying of his plan? Like his plan was new, like you matter what new. And understand you thought about it, never time to clue. Time to clue to say this what you knew. Before you gotta get the L, I guess I take a beat for you. A beat for who? A B for E, looking like it's going off, flowing off. B for B for B and going E. Before you gotta know B, looking like you gotta C. Gotta go and get at me, before you dropping what you say you do. Looking like you gotta get B and what you effing do. Effing what your problem for you take a L and losing too. Losing like you gotta get her later on, she lose you too. I mean she later on, she losing with you. Winning with me, asking questions, when did we be? I should see you later on coming home and did she just see? Walking out the front door. Like woo boy for me, woo ha ha, that's just off the food, ha ha. Like eating what you did, like you who ha ha, do ha ha and go there and do da da. Later on she gonna come back and do da da. And you ain't the inflection though, you ain't getting nothing. I just hit you, no protection though, no protection though. I hit you on your head with no protection ho, and say what you getting, what you trying to protect your head for? Nigga, dress though. Yeah, check your dreads before you gotta try to say you still on though. You don't even know what you didn't do, known though. Known to be saying what you didn't do, shown though. Shown up, went up to the go, looking like you didn't know. That's off and didn't such and back to what? Back you know and didn't well and doing new. Did you know and didn't tell and didn't say. And if you didn't read the play, listen what you read, respond before you gotta ponder, okay? A ponder we be wondering what you gonna do with what you was thinking about, what you gonna knew it since they couldn't do it. And go ahead and river door and cry yourself that before you be talking about the delivery, bro. Your boat a skeeter looking sky, looking like you got a tear that's not tatted on your eyes. So when you go to back to win and doves do, looking like I got something to already be above who. That's it off the prince and before you got it dismissing if it's will I know. Looking like you didn't know I am like who didn't show. That's it up the queens and they know it's how it's be. Before you asking questions, didn't even know just how it be. That's just back to new. If he came back and who back to truth. Asking questions looking like you gotta get a drill for two. A drill for two, you talking out your mouth sideways. Novocaine, NBA with no one plain insight. That's a new to VNA and hood and talking about you getting at me like you didn't know who couldn't. Back to talking like a D, looking like offensively. Talking about you didn't con, looking like a read upon and came back to be jazzy. Looking like I puffed the jazzy though. Looking like you didn't ask questions like did he know? If you didn't know, I guess there's nothing to say. If you matter didn't do that, you ain't doing it to K, and that's off the top the wind, topping off, go ahead and doing it off and then. And they say, is he smoking, is he joking? We was laughing, looking like, ha ha, go provoke him, we gon' yoke him and just break an egg and lower down the price of eggs and say that you ain't snaking egg. And you as a snake trying to get full, talking about you trying to get it like that shit pull. And that pulling ain't on fire, that's telling like a truth before you tell it like a fire. Fat nigga talking about it, half a height. Came back, said, why you talking inside? Talking like, looking like one nigga came back, came on, nigga hold in. Hey, they ain't like this who? Alright, let's go ahead and get some dumbass fed too. And say too, now we got some time. Looking like let's put him on something, then pay him mine. Let's say he did this and hit that and came around and blew this and hit that and came around and get back. And that's how they love to hate all the time, trying to set you up and say it's manifested to make your destiny shine.